great fighter, very, very skilled, fighting for the Battle Arena World title, World Champion. He's got a good ring to it.
He's really earned this as Maxim. From coming out, being a bit rough around the edges, he's really hammered out his MMA game. He's got a very diverse game, good, strong striking that we've seen from all these Cooper MMA guys, and a very strong top game.
And this is Battle Arena 50 at Edgbaston Stadium, brought to you by Viking Warrior Nutrition, the one-stop shop for spats, rash guard, training gear, protein bars, helmets, women, whatever you want. Get on Viking Warrior Nutrition. You know, like damsels.
Oh yes, women's clothing.
Women's clothing. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I often ask myself this question, Chris. Why would I eat like a man when I could eat like a Viking? Why would I train like a man when I could train like a Viking, looking like a Viking, wearing Viking spats?
Especially, you watch like World's Strongest Man, they're all Vikings.
All of them.
Magnus, blah, blah, blah.
Gonna be a crazy fight here. Cannot wait for Maksim Zamurakin to make us.
And his opponent entering the cage into the red corner. Make some noise for Geoff Ogendo.
Geoff, no, Ogendo, coming out, representing Knots MMA.
What country is that, Steve?
Oh dear.
Kenya?
I want to say Nigeria, actually, because of Ogendo, but you never know.
Either way. Looks
just because my
looks ready.
My flag.
Oh, he's wow! Look at him. He's so pumped up, bouncing in the warm-up in the preparation area. Nottingham MMA and BJJ, really good team. Turn out really, technical, well-rounded fighters. It's gonna be a real close matchup. This. Who will take home the world title? That world champion. I got a few British champion things. I got one or two European champion trophies. I got nothing that says world on it. It'd be nice to be a world champion. You a world champion, anything, Steve? Tiddlywinks?
In what? In Tiddlywinks?
Tiddlywinks world champion.
All day. If I could be, I would be.
My father, growing up, whatever the latest thing was, he said he was world champion in it when he was younger.
Would he?
So with skateboarding, he was like, yeah, I was world champion skateboarder.
Yeah, that would annoy the crap out of me.
Pogs, yo-yo, computer games. I'm like, but this didn't exist when you were younger. He's like, yeah, but I was world champion.
My dad was a steel worker. He had no time for that nonsense.
Working class, that's the problem.
He couldn't big himself up. The man was too... the man worked in a literal fire all day, like a volcano all day.
I saw you frantically Googling there, Steve. What's the flag?
Jeez, I didn't find out, actually. I'm going to go with Nigeria, but actually I'm going to go and ask.
Okay. He's on it. We won't offend anyone. Going to go and ask his team. Steve's going to come back with the information. Oh, looking ready. What is it, Steve?
Kenyan flag.
That's what I said.
He's going to go as fast as Kenya.
I said Kenya.
I can't wait.
Oh, you suck.
I do suck.
I said Kenya.
Weighing 65.4 kilograms. Representing Cooper's MMA, Maksim Zamurakin.
Oh dear, Maxim is coming. He's coming for the world title.
His opponent, the fighter in the red corner, weighing 65.4 kilograms. Representing Nottingham MMA, Geoff Ogendo.
Kenya, Geoff Ogendo, going to roll it out.
Definitely offensive.
Cannot wait. He's Lion King.
That was Steve that said that, not me. When you watch this, Steve Brinkman.
I'm always trying to come up with songs for our fighters. You know that. I'm going to sing that when he wins, too.
If Maxime versus Geoff.
Oh, I know. Let's see. Even with those inside leg kicks.
Geoff in the red gloves, Maxime in the blue. Oh, coming in quick. Oh, tags him. Looked like it was almost an elbow.
I know, it was glancing. I'm glad. Maxim should be glad he didn't open up a cut. That would have been bad. 5 rounds that you're hearing it called from Maksim's corner.
Oh, Geoff done a good job getting underhooks, turning this around.
See what his wrestling's like.
So strong. So strong.
He's being smart. He's landing knees. Got good head position, does Ogendo. Remember, this is a world championship title tilt in the featherweight division. It's going to be 5 rounds, 5 3-minute rounds.
Maksim doing that shin across the hips to stop him penetrating. Very BJ Penn-esque. You have to have really good balance and dexterity in your feet to be able to pull that off.
Oh, good. He tries to rip him to the ground, and he lands a couple punches. Does Ogendo. There's a lot of pressure being put on Maksim right here. With that head position of Ogendo.
Yeah, it's great basic wrestling there from Ogendo.
And standing up on one leg the entire time here early on in the fight. I know Maksim's got gas for days. So don't want to get too excited. Oh, starts a big explosion there. Trying to reverse the position. See, Ogendo's head position is just perfect right now.
Geoff Ogendo with the relentless pressure.
Yeah, if he just keeps firing those knees in.
Maksim's doing a good job of not getting taken down.
He's trying to control that wrist, which is very clever.
Yep.
Inside leg trip.
Oh,
Maksim
got the underhook, reverse position, very effective.
Ogendo's got a very strong position if he pinches his knees.
Oh, Maksim's out of there now. Maksim looking for a takedown of his own.
Almost looked like that body shot, though, that knee up the middle. Paused Maksim for a moment. He's got double unders now. Blocking the hips was Maksim there. This is good work from Maksim coming back.
Yeah, really good. Great knee there from Maksim. Oh, Geoff turned him.
He's got legs, I think. Can he connect his hands and get the takedown? Maksim's doing
close,
really well
close
to use those underhooks. Very hard to do. He's getting the takedown.
Oh, Maksim, good job of sweeping, using his legs.
Elevation and getting back in that full guard almost is Maksim.
We've seen this from Cooper's MMA all night. This ear slapping from the bottom. Let's just get out the position. Come on, our go-to should be to make space. Oh, slick jiu-jitsu skills from Geoff.
This has been a very, very hard round on both fighters because they're pulling and pushing with their upper bodies. It's going to be interesting to see how the striking matchup lands in the end. But man, Ogendo put on a relentless pace there. Maksim ate it all up and was coming back there in the end, was reversing position, so he's not out of it at all. And we've got 4 rounds left.
So good this fight.
For the featherweight title, it better be. Featherweight world title. This is the pinnacle of MMA. Amateur MMA here in Britain and across Europe. We're at Battle Arena 50, ladies and gentlemen. We're brought to you by Viking Warrior Nutrition. Go to vikingwarriornutrition.co.uk so you can train and eat like a Viking and possibly look like Karsten.
Geoff is the more muscled of the two fighters, and sometimes that can mean that you get tired, but he's also Kenyan, which should mean he's got cardio for days and days and days.
Training in altitude, my man. We'll see.
Apparently it's like the evolution used to run down animals.
I've heard.
Whereas in Ireland,
potatoes. I don't think the name zamurakin is native Irish, but you never know. Could be zamurakin. Yes. Coming out all crisp, calm, cool, and relaxed is Maksim's. Ogendo's looking to pick up as he lands some straight shots and left hook. He's back on the legs again, looking to sweep him out from Maksim, isn't he? He's pinning the legs.
Yeah, straight back down to the mat.
Maksim trying to look to control the posture. He's doing well to tie up and elevate with that butterfly hook. Ogendo's got it clocked.
Guys have struggled off their back tonight.
Looking to invert.
Unusual.
Very unusual, but he almost had him over. Again, Ogendo going back to this crushing position. He landed a bunch of shots coming in. He's not looking for the quick finish. He's looking to grind it out, pass, get into a better position, and then strike. So we haven't seen much ground and pound from Ogendo yet. Looks like he's saving that for an improved position. This is one of the best fights ever. We got like traditional Kenyan, I assume, songs being sung in the background.
Geoff, really good pressure. Max has done a good job of tying up Geoff's left arm.
But Geoff again, look at it. His head position is very good, and he's lighting up the body there. Good control, shoulder position. Oh, good, back to full guard. Ogendo going to push him home against the cage using hand position over the face is Ogendo. Looking to posture up now, maybe. I think they're getting very dangerously close to being separated and stood back up.
Not a huge amount happening. Oh, until there's the big sweep from Maxim.
So there is something that happens. Maxim on top. You can never count that kid out. Ever, ever, ever.
Maxim.
He's ready to go. I'd like to see Ogendo had the opportunity to bring his...
We know that Maxim's got submission skills.
Doesn't. This is silly. If you push off the cage now, you're going to end up right in the middle of the center of the ring. It's going to be very hard to get any sort of bridging.
Oh, Geoff just doing the wrong thing, to be honest. He's not trying to bridge and roll. He's getting slammed shoulder strikes. Old school, I like it from Maxim. It's an unusual thing to do, but it works definitely effectively.
He's just holding on as Ogendo here. He doesn't seem to have the wherewithal to either shrimp or bridge or roll.
Shoulder bangs. Driving his head into... What I would do is put my forearm in his face, just grind across his face so that he has to open his arms.
Look at Maxim knows
Short
this.
time. Let's see if Maxim will try and go for a submission quickly.
Geoff Ogendo looking to get on top here.
Oh, Geoff trying to finish the round strong.
Oh, such a difficult round to call that one. Good reversal there from Maksim zamurakin at the very, very end of that round.
The poor Cooper's MMA cornerman still holding onto his groin as he walks into the cage. Wow. I mean, it's been Geoff's fight pretty much, but then Maxim all of a sudden pops that sweep out from nowhere and he's getting mount. And Geoff looks a little lost on the bottom. You know, sometimes you're the man in the gym. It's not very often you're actually losing, so you become really good at winning, but not so good at escapes. That's where you have to put yourself in bad spots all the time in training.
Excellent point there, Chris. And this could shape the way Maxim's going to come out in this third round. Does he look to take it down, get Ogendo back on his back, and eating that top position of Maxim?
Cooper's MMA, Chop Chop Barbers versus Nottingham MMA and BJJ. Here we go, round 3 of 5.
3 of 5. We're not even in the championship rounds yet.
This is where cardio becomes important.
Maxim, I don't know if Maxim's playing it up a bit.
Maxim looks fresh. Oh, venom in the shots.
Looks like Ogendo's just looking to come down the pipe with those two.
Oh, bullfighting.
Oh, I think Maxim might have the number now.
Oh, Ogendo
big takedown coming in.
Oh.
Can he step over the legs and pin them? He needs to get over the knees and pin them together. Squeeze his knees together as he comes over the top. No, he's ending up in half guard again.
More of the same. We've seen this a lot from the Coopers guys this evening. They're getting stuck in the same position. Maybe something to look at in the gym for their coaches to focus on. It's also difficult because...
Oh, he's going to be back in guard, full guard now.
Geoff's pressure is relentless.
It is. It's very difficult, but it doesn't look like he's really threatening a finish from any of these positions. And that's usually where I want my fighters to go. I want them to improve position and try to get a finish.
Yeah.
Right? Because whenever it goes to the judges, there's always a bit of doubt in everyone's mind. You want to cement yourself as the world champion. You want to finish and take that belt. He's going body, head here, so there's a little bit more strategy, but he is in full guard, and we saw Maxim sweep from there before. All he seems to need to do is get a butterfly hook.
See, Max is hitting from the bottom. I don't like to see that from my fighters if I'm coaching. You should be so focused on trying to improve position. Wall walking, sweeps, his submissions from the bottom. You're not going to do much damage trying to punch him from the bottom.
But we've seen this earlier on in the night. If you stay with your head under the chin of the fighter in the guard, You can hold them there indefinitely. Land short shots and just stay on top. Slow the pace down. There we go. Comes over the top with that shot.
Depends on the skill of the fight. I think it'd be quite hard to keep you there. It'd definitely be hard to keep me there.
Got to take a risk, right?
I would open my guard.
Feet on the hips, push him
the
back.
Hips, twist to make an angle, try and make it a little bit safe. Then again, you got to be confident in those scrambles.
Yeah, you do. You gotta win him.
Here, but it's gonna be so difficult to do. He might be able to get it.
Oh God, he's getting that right leg out. His head's in a very bad position for that, unfortunately. He can't seem to extend himself out.
Referee Paul Nichols asking him to keep working. Not a huge amount going on here.
Extends his hips.
Could see a stand-up. See, there's nothing wrong for Marston just to tie out those arms and then just look at the ref. You know, if you're stuck, you're stuck. It can be a good strategy.
Indeed. Try to hold it down, because now we've just spent almost 2 minutes and 30 seconds on your back, getting mauled into the cage, eating body shots, eating punches. And now we go into the championship rounds, and Ogendo looks very, very, I was going to say fresh. Fresh for a muscly guy. He's got his arms up, he's going to get rubbed down. He's going to come out in the championship rounds, and it's all to play for here. Maksim gets another go at it. Yeah, interestingly, he hasn't been able to get off the usual slick striking that we see from Cooper's MMA guys.
Yeah, Maksim still seems so dangerous. He might be 3 rounds down, possibly. He did quite well in round 2, but he's still super dangerous. He's been throwing hammers the whole way through. Just the pressure of Geoff, just when he gets to the floor, relentless. And he's, like you said earlier, Steve, he's not really trying to improve position. He's just grinding his head into Maksim's chin. But he's doing enough not to get the stand-up. He's being active enough that the referee's not getting bored and putting them back on their feet. And that's the smart thing to do sometimes. You've got to win rounds to win fights. Personally, I always look for a finish.
I always finish first. Why my wife is so unsatisfied. Sorry, sweetheart. Here we go. Big kicks, big punches, and a left lands over the top from Maksim. He's looking to make this a brawl. Oh, Ogendo touches him with the left. Touches him with the left hook again. Bicycle kick almost, and he dives in on the legs, but oh, Maksim's there with the underhook. He's caught it. Can he reverse it? Can he hike that right arm up high? Oh, Ogendo again crowding him. Looking to lift him up. No knee up the middle from Ogendo. It looks like he's just happy to go back into the same position as the 3rd round. Oh, but he almost shucks off to the side, looking to get side control maybe.
This is an instant replay of the last round, really.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's the right thing to do. Geoff won the last round.
All Geoff has to do is sprawl that right leg back, and he could possibly look into a pass position. Maksim doing well to get back into half guard.
Yeah, Max is doing the right thing. Just can't seem to stuff those takedowns.
Very good.
Against the
Very
cage.
good composure from Maksim, though. Looking to get that, snake that little butterfly hook in. Ogendo comes up high and lands 2 lefts.
This is the World Championship fight here at Battle Arena 50. Brought to you by the Battle Arena team. James Price, the promoter with the most.
Oh, that's a much better position momentarily for Ogendo. A couple punches come down onto the crown of Maksim. He's got to be careful. Depending on the rules, it could be the mohawk. And the rules are changing all the time, ladies and gentlemen, so forgive us for not being up on him. Sometimes the back of the head is the mohawk. Sometimes It's just the back of the head. And Ogendo doing well to keep Maksim's posture broken here as Maksim looks to stand back up. He's got a wrap on the outside leg, and Ogendo's going to drive him back in. He's going to pick him up and lift him high into this Edge Bastion Stadium sky if he can.
Maksim just needs to get his legs wide. Same takedown again.
Well, I think Ogendo had his hands connected. It'd be very hard to deal with. Peppering those hammer fists and punches through.
I mean, it's not exciting. It's quite samey, but it's definitely working.
Just giving a mauling right now.
Huge
head
skills.
Position is brilliant. Everything is good here. It's great, but you want to see a little bit more from Ogendo.
Maybe
Want to
try
see a
to
finish.
pass.
Yeah, a pass would be nice.
Let's see him trying to pass those legs, get to a more dominant position. Definitely winning the fight. He's controlling, he's landing ground and pound, but he's not going to be able to put him away from there. He seems to be happy just to hold him.
It's just a case of Maksim being overpowered in these grappling exchanges. Is that what it is? But Maksim looks the fresher of the two fighters.
We are 4 rounds down, 1 to go, Steve. This is the World Championship round. Who will be crowned Battle Arena World Champion? Will it be Geoff? Will it be Maksim? In a few minutes' time, we will know.
Is the belt going back to Nottingham or to Coopers?
Or
to Ireland.
Or to Kenya.
In Kenya.
Feels racist.
It does not. Why does that?
A bit.
Maybe a bit insensitive.
Sorry. I gotta balance you out. To be sure, to be sure.
Yeah. This is kind of like purgatory. You and me just calling 25 fights, just calling endless fights together. It's like it's great at times. Oh dear, look at Ogendo just breathing very heavy there.
This is round 5.
Geoff Ogendo being told to move. He's backing. He just keeps backing Maksim's up in a straight line. I want to see Maksim's angle off. There he does it. Oh, and Ogendo's on the legs again, but Maksim's hikes up the underhooks. Ogendo's got an underhook here. This is the 5th and final round. If it's time to make it happen. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Not another nut shot to the Coopers MMA guys.
Oh, no. His cornerman's feeling his pain. Actually doesn't look that bothered.
Oh, jeez. Look at Maksim. He's up. He's like the Terminator. Great balls of fire. Let's see it go. Jesus. Yep. That hurt. But Maksim's is man enough to deal with it. He slaps hands. Let's go. There's a time to win the fight right now. If there's a time to claim that title for yourself, Maksim's, it is right now. Right hand bounces him back. They both drop for the takedown. This has been something that's been wanting in Maksim's game lately. Can he take him down and possibly pass?
This could be so different if Maksim got the takedown. Oh, nearly.
We were talking about this early on in the fight. If you get Ogendo on a back foot, does he really have anything to answer with?
He really struggled with mount earlier on in this fight.
And he is exhausted.
He's completely wrecked. If Maksim can get him down, maybe throw a submission up.
Ogendo doing really well. He's looking to peel the arms off, hike up with underhooks, and all the while he is controlling the posture of Maksim. He's keeping that head low and unable to finish.
Geoff is so strong.
Very little time left in this fight for this world title.
Short time left, short time left.
Drags him to the
Maksim
floor.
Dragged him down. Geoff back to his knee straight away. Oh, landed a big right hand there. Oh, and knees.
That one, you heard that one. You're going to know you fought Maksim's tomorrow morning.
Oh, got him down.
Gets him down. Maksim's is relentless here in the 5th round. He's making a case for himself for either rematches or other titles. Maksim's does not give up, and he's all over him right here at the end of the fight. I want him to strike. I don't want him to go for the strangulation here. I want him to strike. I want him to open up.
Oh.
They're counting down the seconds right now.
He's got to try and sneak under that chin. He's going for it. He's going for it.
He's fortunately got his left hand deep in. It'd be hard to get him out with those big 8-ounce gloves.
He's doing everything he can, is Maxim. Very short time left in this fight.
Very much so. And man, is Maxim's trying his best. He's going to squeeze anyway.
Oh, he got the choke right at the end. He's not under the chin. I don't think he'll be able to get it.
Both fighters absolutely exhausted. What an incredible fight. Really, really evenly matched. I hate to be in the judge's position right now.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's the kind of awesome action we bring you here at Ballerina. Fantastic performance. This is Battle Arena, brought to you by Viking Warrior Nutrition and the Slaphead and Giraffe podcast. Listen to the Slaphead and Giraffe podcast and hear what my fight of the night was and performance of the night.
Ladies and gents, put your hands together, make some noise for the two competitors. What a great contest. So after 5 tough rounds of action, we go to the junior scorecard. And we have a unanimous decision for the winner and new Batterina World Featherweight Champion, Geoff Ogendo. And please make some noise for the maksim zamurakin.